bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. For the things you they do for me, for the blessings you rain on me. Sometimes I, mama. God bless you, mama. Yamishira, mama. God bless you, mama. Mama, hey, mama. God bless you.
Now what time in no does that's what they Babasa Cassino Grammy Ote me tata now would me a bit you shall me both be sad think on the day shall me both be sad think on our many shall me both be sad think on a made you shall me both be sad think on a mini kuni eja uboni.
Seven 09. Ebenezer door to door, yada wasio. Se uwo omai Italy mu na opesa uje unoma every hoko omai Ghana mua. Ena edumeku American food yama wani Ebenezer door to door. Ebenezer door to door, babe found noma baby pia wo ewo Italy. Edi ako omai Ghana mu biabi to say Accra, Kumasi, Takrade, Eni Sunyane. Se uwo Italy hwan so na upesa wo de unoma free ho eba ohima krom mitra UK anase se wo sa wo Italy na upesa wo de unoma free ho eko eye Europe baby bia wo sa ena trumika ne fani na beta Ebenezer door to door se uwo Italy a fra ring lines 343270948 and I say 327330824. Say oh you can swap friend number 07848420412 Ebenezer door to door. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, mama, God bless you, oh, mama.
Bring you greetings from the Inside Studios, and you are watching the Virtuous Woman. Today is another special day where we get to celebrate all mothers. It is said that God could not be everywhere, and so he sent mothers. Mothers are special in the lives of everyone because they are the channel through which new ones or newborns are brought into the world. And so we get to celebrate all mothers today, and we have taken it again upon ourselves as the Inside Studios to share with you experiences to make you have informed or to take informed decisions in your life, in your pregnancy, in your journey as a mother. And we are grateful to come your way again today. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who finds time to be with us, to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn. Remember, when it has to do with parenting, it has to do with pregnancy, it has to do with motherhood, we say that we aim to support all mothers, to support anybody who is going through anything as a mother, that will hold in hand in this ministry that we are called into. And today, again, is a special day, as I said, and we are here to share all our experiences. Before we go on, I would like you to know that the Inside Studios is proudly sponsored by Royal Delicious Kitchen. Yes, anything that you need for your kitchen, anything that you need to make your work in the kitchen a little bit more easier for you, Royal Delicious Kitchen is there to help you. This afternoon, I came back and I saw a package from Royal Delicious Kitchen just to make our afternoon a little more lighter. We had some spring rolls, we have some meat pie, we have some ginger drinks this afternoon, and we are so much grateful. If you want to be part of the family of the Royal Delicious Kitchen, if you need their services, please get in touch. You will have some royal shito, you will have a green pepper sauce, you will have spring rolls, anything that you need for all your occasions. Summer is approaching, wedding bells will be ringing, and so if you need them, they are at your service. Anything from pastries to a full course meal, they will gladly help you. And also we have Ebenezer door-to-door services, who helps us with your goods from Ghana to the UK, from UK to Ghana, from Italy to the UK, and then from UK to Italy. And so get in touch. Their numbers are on the screen, and then they will help you. What are we talking about? Again, I said we are talking about you will see from the poster that we have written experiences, motherhood and all that, but specifically we want to get into some of the things that nobody tells you about motherhood. It could be during pregnancy, it could be your journey as a mother, what nobody tells you, or maybe you were told, but your experience about it is quite different, and so you want to share to make your day also lighter, to make you know before you get into it, and even if you are in it, for you to know what to do at every point in time. It is a journey that nobody has been. Most of the time you have not been there before and you are going through, but it takes the grace of God, and it takes you to also equip yourself, know what you need to do this job. Wow, we are so much grateful for your time. We are so much grateful, because if you are not there, we are also not here. Who am I sharing this day with? You can see from the flyer, we have our beautiful two ladies who have already been on the Inside Studio. They have been on the pregnancy diary to share their pregnancy experience with us. But this time, they are here again. They are here. We are going to put together their experience so far, so that you would also know what to do if you happen to be in that particular situation. Who am I talking about? I am talking about, I have to breathe in because I don't want to make a mistake this time. We are talking about our two ladies. They are Mrs. Judith Equia Asante, who is joining us from the UK. And then we have Mrs. Gelsomina Echampon, who is also joining us right from the comfort of her home, right in Italy here. My ladies, you are welcome to the Inside Studios.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here again. Thank you for having me.
Wow. We couldn't hear from Lady Mina. Are you there?
Thank you for having us.
Wow. We are glad to have you back. Somebody will say, why are they here again? A lot has gone on since the last time they were here. So one, they are here to update us what they have been through so far, what they are enjoying so far, and also to make experiences with us as to what nobody tells you about motherhood. Remember, our Lady Judith is a nurse, and our Lady Mina is also an assistant nurse. And so for you to have a little update from the last time, I'll give them the chance for them to tell us what they have been up to so far. We'll start with Lady Judith. Lady Judith, what have you been up to so far since April 2021?
21, yes, yes. Okay, so thank you. When we came around in 2021, I had only my first daughter. And so life has been going on by His grace, some ups and downs there, but God has been faithful. And yeah, I would say life has been lifing. We've been moving on, and then by His grace, now I have my baby boy. I would say my last born, by God's grace. Yes, and so, and yes, now we are a family of 4, and everything is moving on well. And my work is going on well, and ministry and everything is going on well. So that's the little update I can say for now. Thank you.
Wow. I heard the word and it's my heart just pumped in. I heard my last. It has not been long, Judith. Why do you say your last baby? Wow.
Oh yes, it is.
Hey.
The Lord knows my strength, so He has given me one each. So that is it.
Wow, Lady Mina, updates. What have you been up to so far?
Oh, so far so good. The first time I came on with Judith, yeah, I had just one. And by the grace of God, now I have 2. So now we are 4. We thought one was tough, but 2 is another level.
Hey!
Another level. Divided attention, but by the grace of God, we are moving on here. He keeps giving us grace and strength to move on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you also saying last or what?
Yes, please. You already know that.
God is our help. They are saying what they know or what they think, but God is also up there with His big clock and is watching them, saying, do you know why I'm saying that?
Lovely.
We had a pregnancy diary. Let me see. Rhoda was here with hyperemesis gravidarium, the worst kind of pregnancy that one can have. And she said, no, I'm done. I'm not going to have any more. And it happened again. You will say, how did it happen? And so let's just remain cool and see what God can do. We all don't know what God can do. Wow. So let me ask, how has it been so far? Did you find yourself much more prepared with your pregnancy this time, or you were still trying to find your way out? You were still trying to do try and error. How was it this time? Mina, can you help us?
Oh, okay. What we were planning was like to have the second one, so that like the maternity can continue, and then when I finish, I can start work completely. But it was like the thing was not coming. So, and work people were also worrying me, asking, when are you coming? When are you coming? So because there was someone who was working at my place. So I have to let them know if I'm coming back or I'm staying home, so that they know how to manage this person's contract. And I saw that it was not coming, so I was like, okay, let me just start work. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it is in God's hands. So I started, and then like I went on, I think maybe 5 months or something, and then like boom, and I came back.
Then it
So,
happened.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. Hey, Lady Judy.
Yes. So about the preparation, I think once the pregnancy started, I yeah, I thought everything would go smooth like the first one up until I had a visit, and then I had some medical condition that I didn't have with my first. So that broke me a little bit because I had to be monitored very regularly. So I would say I thought I was prepared, but then when it started, it was something else. But everything went smoothly. The pregnancy was smooth, but it was just the regular checkups, I would say. Yeah.
One is never ready for anything when it comes to motherhood and pregnancy and all that. Wow. You may think you have everything under control, and then somebody's asking me now, what is boom? Then boom, it happens. It is not easy. It is not easy. Wow. Wow. So let me say, for you, Judith, you talked about the fact that pregnancy happened, you had a little bit of complications and all that. But I knew that prior to getting pregnant with your second one, were you planning? Did you expect that it should happen? And if it happened, if you were expecting, did it happen right away or you had to wait?
Okay. So once I had my first, I wanted to wait a little bit. I think 2-3 years thereabout. But then
I'm not going to ask you. So when you said you wanted to wait, were you doing something to prevent? I will not ask. You go.
Yeah, don't ask. So yes, we wanted to wait a little bit, but then when let's say it was time to have, let's say, the second one, it didn't come as quick as I wanted. So there was a little waiting period over there, because, okay, let me go back. Because my first came quite quickly, I would say, not unexpected. Yeah, I didn't expect it to happen that quick. So I thought once we want the second one, it will come straight away. But then, unlike that, it had to wait a little bit. Some months, but then obviously when you're waiting, a few months are like years to you. So yeah, there was a little waiting period over there. Now that's when I started asking myself, okay, what if I will never have the second one? So many thoughts came around, and then I started some let's say prayers, and then I had this desire that I want. So we started the year 2022 in January basically. So in January I joined Hallelujah Challenge, which is a program that Pastor Nathaniel Bassi does. And then we were told to write our prayer request for the year. So it's done in February and in October. So in January passed, and in February, first week of February, we were asked to write our prayer points. And I had 10 prayer points, and the last one was me having baby number 2 in 2022, and it was already February, and then I wrote that I want baby number 2 to come in 2022. Like I wanted baby to come, and we know we have 9 months period, so however it's gonna happen, it has to happen like now basically. And unknown to me, when I wrote that prayer request, I was already pregnant and I didn't know. And so I got to know about it a few days later. And during the prayers, we were told to put something in our tummy and act like we are pregnant. So I was there during the midnight praying, dancing with my belly, praying and dancing with my belly, and to act like I'm pregnant, but I was actually pregnant. I was actually pregnant, to the glory of God. So, and yeah, I don't know if the picture is on your screen, but then that picture with the white was me with something in my belly, and then I sent it to my mom, and I just told Mommy, please pray for me. I want baby number 2 to come this year, and I want it to be a boy. And so, yeah, I just sent it, and after a few days, I found out I was pregnant.
Wow. And so if you are seeing a picture there, the first picture, you can see that it is written faith, and the other one is the reality. So she acting upon her faith that this is what she wanted, and that is exactly what God did for her. I think you are making me have the impression that you had to wait a bit, and I would like to ask if there was some kind of pressure in that very waiting period. That month seems like 1,000 years before you.
I would say a little bit of pressure, yes. Not from my husband, absolutely, and not from family, but from outsiders. And they were like, oh, Janice is growing, which is my first daughter. She's growing. When are you giving her a baby brother or a baby sister? Why? When you're getting married, it's better to do it quick. Not, like, don't wait. But then some people may say it from a good place, but then they don't know the plans of the couple, what they want to do, what they have ahead. Because having children is not an easy thing. Like, you have to prepare, you have to be in a good state to bring them and be able to take care of them. So I would say the pressure, yes, it was there. Even at church, it was there. And then so I'll say at some point, when the pressure started coming, I was not bothered, because I said when I'm ready to come. But then when it kept on coming, and me knowing that I was trying, or we were trying, that's when it will become a little bit of a problem. But I would just say, it's okay, God will do it. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so the pressure was there a little bit.
Were you pressured yourself, or it is only from outside?
At some point, yes, I was pressured myself. Yeah. With all the ups and calculations and everything.
Calculations. We'll come to calculations, but let me go to Mina for 1 minute. Mina, what has been some of the most challenging parts of your journey so far as being a mother?
Okay, talking about challenging parts, it's when maybe both kids are around, and maybe you want to teach the elderly something, and then the small one won't allow you. She wants to take the place of the elderly one. So you don't even know if your attention should go to her or the elderly one. And obviously you can't teach. You can't say you are teaching them. You are teaching the smaller one something. If not, the elderly one will retrogress, right? So you have to teach the elderly one so that if the small one picks it up, like that one, it's okay. And then also the second one is when baby or the kids are they are not feeling okay. Maybe you have given them medication, they are okay, but they keep crying. You can't tell what really is going on or what is wrong with them. Like, you can't do anything to help them almost soon. So like, you don't know what to do. That is one of the those two challenging things like I have encountered with the kids. Yeah.
Wow. It's not easy when a child obviously cannot tell you what is wrong, but you as a mother need to figure out and do something. It can become very challenging. Wow. Because of a comment that I've seen in there, I want to ask the two of you a question, because it's as if the first pregnancy was quite the same. You had lots of things coming into place the same time, the same period, the same seasons. And it is as if this time too, it is happening the same way. In the comment section, I have Mommy Tando. Mommy Tando says, These twins from different mothers. Let me ask, announcing your pregnancies. How come you have some few days difference when it comes to your pregnancy? Was it a systematically calculated? Can you people tell us what really went on?
Okay. I think I will go. It wasn't calculated. I think we were talking about it. We were always talking about it. But then when it actually happened, I decided not to tell Mina over the phone. And so I came over to Italy. Same February, end of February, and I said I will not tell her on the phone. So I said, let me come to Italy and tell her. So I came to Italy and then I saw her. And then I said, I have something to tell you. And then she's like, yes, me too, I have something to tell you. I said, okay. But anyway, I said, let me tell you first. So when I told her that I'm expecting, and she's like, I'm expecting too. and so, yes, everything happened. She also said that she was waiting for me to come. When I told her I was coming, she was waiting for me to come so that she would tell me face to face. And then, so we went through our journey together. And then, our babies, I gave birth. I gave birth mid-October, and then when I was in the hospital, she texted me that she also has given birth. So our second born have like 2 or 3 days.
Wow. Wow. And viewers, if you remember 2021, when they were here, they were 3. And the amazing part of it is that all 3 of them had those babies the same period. So if like Lady Alberta was there, I would have asked whether she also communicated with them. They calculated that they were going to have their babies the same period. Wow. This is what
I would say for Lady Alberta, when she was telling me, she told me with a picture, and then I was pregnant then, and I couldn't tell her because I wanted to see her. And she didn't know how to tell me because she had her third, and she wasn't sure if I would be a bit sister because I was waiting for my second. So when I told her, then she was like, oh wow, God made it in the same period. So yeah, the 3 of us had our children in the month of October.
Wow. All 3 of them in the month of October. I hope Edatando is there watching, and he might have a question also for you. So I'll be expecting his question. Wow! But we are happy that God did this because He alone, man cannot do by his strength. It is only God who can do this, because you can be saying you are doing your thing to have your baby, but He can also decide when it should happen. And so we give all glory, all honor, all adoration unto Him. And we want to take this very small few seconds to say a big prayer for anybody out there who is also waiting upon God for this gift. It is a gift. It is only God who gives it. But we are praying unto God that any couple out there, any woman out there who is expecting God to make this miracle happen in her life, God should listen to their prayer. We want every mother, every woman out there who is desiring to go through this motherhood, because it is a very beautiful thing. It is a very beautiful thing. We are praying for all TTC couples, all waiting couples out there. We are with you. We are praying for you. We are holding hand in hand with you, that a year by this time, you will also carry your baby. We have come to understanding that it is not only even couples who have not even had one, but there is also what is called secondary infertility. You have had one and it's not coming anymore. Even for such, we are still praying that if it is their heart desire, that they will have more. The Lord should grant their request in Jesus' name. Wow.
Amen.
We are so much grateful. Let me go to the comments, go to our family out there. Before we get into the right soup for the day, remember we are talking about what nobody tells you about motherhood, being pregnancy or your journey as a mother, having had your newborn, having had them growing, raising them, whatever you are facing. We want to tell you some of the things. Of course, we'll not be able to mention them all, but some of the things that we think nobody, or we assume that even for others, nobody will tell you until you go through. Let me go to the family out there. We are very much grateful for your time, everyone watching. We have our lady Esaya being watching. Thank you so much for your time. We have our Bishop Samuel Oscar Mensa watching. Thank you so much, Daddy, for your time. We have Mama Betando. Mommy, thank you always for being with us. We have Newton K. He says, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for your time. Happy Mother's Day. Ruby really also says, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you too. We have our lady, Dr. Samafi watching. Thank you so much. We have Nicholas watching. Thank you so much for your time. He says, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you out there and watching us. We thank you so much for your time. Mama Margaret says, blessings. Happy Mother's Day. Mommy, happy Mother's Day to you. You are such an amazing mother, a role model. As we are going on, please, it's Mother's Day. So if you have any message for your mother out there, for anybody in your life who is playing a motherly role in your life, write the person's name and write a message so that we will gladly read it out for you. Mrs. Skinny says, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. We have William Sophia also says, Happy Mother's Day. Sending us some love. We are so much grateful. Yeah, Mommy says, these twins from different mothers. Yeah. Mrs. Skinny says, with a question mark. I think with some of their submissions that warranted that. Martha says, my last baby by Lady Ness. Mommy is laughing. Mommy, they say last baby. We are here. We will see. We have our lady Esther Main watching. Wow, Esther Florence Main watching. Thank you so much for your time. We have our mommy Efiachewa watching. Thank you so much, CEO, for your time. Happy Mother's Day to you. Martha says, was it because you both are second borns? That's why you are doing everything together. Efiachewa says, Happy Mother's Day, great moms. Thank you so much. Mina, what is boom? Efiachewa is asking Mina, what is boom? Boom, then it happened. Boom, when they told me. Wow, we are so much grateful. Delilah says, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Say to Lady Nest. We have Mommy Efiachewa again says, thank you, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day says Clara. Thank you so much. Esaya Obe is giving us all Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Samantha Anderson says, Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Thank you so much. Sandra, Happy Mother's Day. Samuel gives us all Happy Mother's Day. Grace says, Happy Mother's to you all. Efiachewa says, super crazy faith. Yes, it takes super crazy faith. Sometimes we need to exercise that. The comments are much. We have Mr. Skinny says, this thing called pressure. Yes, so we have spoken about that. That as a family, as a community, there are certain things that we need to be careful of. That it is not everything that you have to say. And it's not everything that comes into your mind that you say to a person, presumably who is waiting. You have to consider, think about it. If what you are going to say, if it is said to you, you'll be happy. And also consider the kind of relationship you have with the person. Can I am I in that kind of relationship with the person to say such? And even if you are, it is said that sometimes or most of the time, the best thing you can do for such is to pray than to voice out everything that you want to say. We have our Kwabena Ofe watching. Thank you so much, Mr. Ofe. We have Mrs. Kwabena Ofe, Louisa watching. Thank you so much for your time. Happy Mother's Day to you. Then we have okay, Mr. Kwabena Ofe is saying Happy Mother's Day to my people, to us all. Thank you so much. We have Roselle Ahizi. He says, always great program, family. I see you, Lady Pastor. Obviously, so is there going to be a great job too? Thank you so much. We have Lady Dorcas giving us some love. Thank you so much. We have our Lady Linda says, Happy Mother's Day. Mommy says, mysteriously, Pani, they have something to tell each other. Again, we have Matana says, Edatano is occupied on another platform. Oh, okay. Okay, Mommy. Thank you so much. We have, again, Mrs. Kenny says, amen to our prayers. Again, Rosalie says, yes, so when you are living in that reality, then you get to know and appreciate having kids is a gift from God. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Children are really a great gift from God. If it is in man's power to help your sister or your neighbor who is in that kind of situation, that if you can assist by helping her have a child, you would gladly do it. But it is only something that only God does. Okay, Happy Mother's Day from Dorcas. But again, it is the mommy, my beloved mommy. Thank you so much. It says it's Mommy Evelyn Ashifia watching. Thank you so much, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day to you. Wow. Thank you so much for your time. Then we have, okay, thank you all for the Mother's Day wishes. Tina, Susie, Brooke, thank you for the flowers. We are happy for you. We wish you also a happy Mother's Day. Amy says Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for your time. We are so much grateful for each and every one. Let me go to YouTube. Okay, so we go on. As I said, we are talking about the things that nobody tells you. You will see that in my introduction, when I posted the flyer, I said that most of the time, from your boss to your friends, to your sisters, to your colleagues at work, even to the postman. Everybody has something to tell you when it comes to pregnancy and motherhood. Everybody trying to tell you something that would help you. But we find out that some of the times, or most of the times, what we are told, when we get there, it is different. Or maybe we are not told at all. We don't have much information. That is why we want to talk about some of the things that nobody tells you. Or perhaps you are told, but you experienced a different thing altogether. And so we want to start by talking about the fact that no pregnancy is the same. Can you let us know your two pregnancies? Were they the same? How different were they? And the fact that in our society, just as you said right now, you said you are done. But in an African society, when you say you are done, or maybe for them to hear that somebody says, I don't want to have kids, it's almost a taboo for you to say that, because we are not raised like that. But today, in the kind of world that we are, we need to accept certain things when it comes to pregnancy and the decisions that couples or people make. So let me ask, what were the differences in your pregnancies? Were they the same? Did you enjoy as you enjoyed the first one, or did you not enjoy as you enjoyed this one? Let's know the differences in your pregnancies. Okay, let me go by Mina.
Okay. With the difference between the two pregnancies. Okay, the first one I had a cesarean. Okay, let me begin. The first one, let's say, in the first month, I had maybe some vomiting, and then within the 5th month, I had this. I think it's called fibroid, yeah, myoma. So I had some pains, and then when it was time to give birth, I was told like I had to have this cesarean session. So like it was programmed, okay. With the second one, um, let's say the first one was a little bit easier, if not the myoma that I had. The second one I was a little bit afraid because I was going to give birth naturally, and I don't know how like it was going to be. Because watching, let's say, videos and seeing how people were crying, pushing, like I don't know how it was going to feel. I don't know if I could stand the pain or. So always I have to watch videos to keep me a little bit calm, or maybe call you or ask you for some guidelines or some stuff. Yeah. So the second one, it went very really short, and then the day I was taking the first one to school, and then I had some contractions. So immediately I called you and I explained to you like how many minutes it was. It was a little bit constant. So you made me know that yes, it's that one. So like I have to keep it controlled every contraction, and then let's say
The intervals.
count how many times. Yeah. So I was very, very afraid because I don't know how it was going to be. So I called my husband at work, and then I told him that he should be ready because anytime baby could like just come out. So his boss wife told him to come home straight because if like I can't the pain, maybe something comes, so he should come home so that I can feel okay. So I waited till evening, and then I was like, okay, this thing is not coming. The pains keeps like going up, and then I called you, and you were like, okay, just go to the bathroom. If you see maybe a liquid come out with a little bit of blood, then like you can go. So when you told me, subito, I went, and then like there was. So we went straight to the hospital, and they said I was dilated almost 7. And they said, okay, are you sure? I'm sure that we can go without any epidural because it looks like you are not feeling it. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it, but if I'm not feeling that does not mean that I'm not feeling anything. And then I told them like I want epidural because if it goes forward, I could not maybe contain the pain. They said, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So they prepared everything, and then they took me to the room. The first shot, still I felt the pain. Second, still I felt it. Third one, I was like, but this medicine is not functioning. Are you sure that you are doing the right thing? And then they kept controlling. And then the next came in was like, but the head is out. So like, try to push during the contraction, and then like it will come up. But if you listen to your body, you don't understand what the nurse is telling you. You are you just want the thing to come out, and then you feel okay. So I held my husband, and he was like, listen to what they are saying. When it's coming, I will distingo la mano so that like you push. So I was listening to them and listening to him more. So anytime he does it, I have to push it. Mama, me at this pain. I was trying to cry, but like he's turning back. I don't know. I have never felt
such a pain.
I don't know, it's the kind of thing like you can't explain how it is, but like you would never want to feel something like that. Like it's let's say Nemchiro di Unora, like when I went in, like baby was out, and then like I was okay, everything was okay, and then yeah. So with the second one, I was a little bit abopawura, but by God's grace, it went the issue, and then it came out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember this pregnancy. Bina cooked throughout with so much strength. She cooked and cooked and cooked, going about every day. Then the last day, he said, no, today I cannot do anything. I said, okay, we are getting there. we are getting there. And that very day was the day everything, the labor and everything started. So you can see no pregnancies are the same. With what Mina you are saying, it's as if when you are supposed to choose between CS and vaginal birth, you will choose CS, right? You see?
Yes, I think, yeah, I will choose the CS, yeah. Yeah. That one has its pain also after, but I will choose that one.
Let's speak
Because
about
not to the point, I felt like telling them to cut so that like the baby come out because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I could go on and but by God's grace, you have been able to go through.
wow. Let's pick one or two nuggets from here. No two pregnancies are the same. You might feel very, very good in one pregnancy. The other one, you might feel so bad right from day one till you deliver. Same person, not two different people, same person, different pregnancies. It can be different, the experience can be different. So no, we want to give this little nugget for you to know if you are yet to go through, so you know. And also, one nugget we are picking out of what Mina has said is that she would gladly choose cesarean section than vaginal birth. We said in our last time we had a session with them that nobody is rewarded for giving birth, let's say naturally or vaginal birth. Nobody is rewarded for that. And so we give room for mothers who willingly want to have C-section. Gone are the days where you have to hide the information that you went to CS or hide yourself. That it can be done if that is what you choose, if that is what is going to save your life. Please do. And let's also not be judgmental about mothers who go through CS. Perhaps that was what was going to save their lives and it was given to them. And so it is normal. And we have to be at a point not to say, I gave birth normally. The word normally there is quite awkward. It is normal also to give birth through cesarean if it is going to save your life. That is why you want to call it's a vaginal birth or it is cesarean section. Okay, so let's be informed about that too. Lady Judith, take us through comparing your two pregnancies. Did you enjoy both? What are some of the things that, like, okay, I thought I knew, but I didn't know, or nobody told me about it?
Yeah, so as I said initially, I thought I was prepared for the second until I had some medical conditions which made me to have regular checkups. So that broke me a little bit, but then with time I got through over it. The pregnancy was smooth. Both of my pregnancies were very smooth. I didn't have morning sickness. I wasn't extremely tired. I worked throughout. So I think I worked through 8 months, because over here in the UK, unlike Italy, as soon as you are pregnant, you stay home. But here you work till. So I went through 8 months, and because my first was a cesarean section, I really wanted to, because the gap was quite a long one, more than 1 year. So they give you the opportunity to choose if you want a vaginal birth or not. So I chose vaginal birth, but for some reason, I couldn't progress with everything. Actually, I was induced, and then even with the induction, I wasn't dilating as much. So even I had to wait basically two days. I had to wait 2 days because I really wanted to try the vaginal one, but after many hours, me and my mother was there. After many hours, the doctor said that it's better to go CX because there's no progression. And so my mother was there, she was telling me, okay, I know you wanted to try, but please, you are suffering. So just go with it and everything will be fine. So yeah, I went to another second cesarean section. So they went through the same cuts actually. So there's not too many cuts. The same one, but the recovery was something else. The recovery was quite a long one, and yeah, so that's why even my mother, she would say, even my mother said, I suffered a little bit. So wait, yeah. She said it, so she can confirm.
She can confirm. She said yeah, but you've forgotten about the pain, or you've forgotten about the pain.
No, you can remember. You can't feel it, but you can remember.
Remember, our mother said you will forget the pain. That's what they told us.
No, you don't forget the pain. That's another thing.
Okay.
That's the myth.
What nobody tells you, it's a myth. You don't forget the pain.
You don't forget the pain. You feel it, and yes, the recovery was quite a long one. And for pregnancies, that's what I would say for the changes. But if I'm allowed to talk about after having baby, even the breastfeeding one was another.
I'm coming there. That's our next thing we are going to talk about. So you can go on breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Talk to us about breastfeeding.
With my first, I breastfed till 6 months, and with my second, I knew I have to breastfeed. But then I don't know what happened. I don't know. Probably baby wasn't latching well. My boy wasn't latching well, and because they are boys, they were sucking really well. So for the first few days, I got sore. So I was very sore. I was bleeding, and so I didn't breastfeed for maybe a week because I had to let the wound heal. And the cream I had to put on, we searched everywhere, every pharmacy over here didn't have it. It was out of stock. So what I had to do was express, and I had a lot of milk. My milk production was really high, so I had to express with the pump. And yes, with the pump, it was still bleeding, but not as much. So when I pump, because breast milk is actually a good medicine, so because I didn't get the cream anywhere, I was using the same breast milk to heal the wound. So you put it on until the chrono ebewu. So once that was settled, baby said, "I don't want your breast." So I had to force for him because he was used to the bottle, so he didn't want the breast anymore. But I was having a lot, so I was even storing it in the freezer. So I had to force him for him to get it. So, and the thing is, I work with pregnant women and babies, so I knew all this information. But when it comes to you, it's like,
you don't know
everything. You don't know how to do it. Yes, so I would say breastfeeding. Yes, but then later he latched on, and then he breastfed till 8-9 months when he decided he doesn't want to anymore. So
wow, it's either you have little milk, or you don't have milk at all, or you have milk, then you have nipple sore, and what you are told is, "Oh, the mana and a crony bewu." Wow. Lady Mina, what do you have to say about your breastfeeding experience?
Okay, let me start from here. When I gave birth, and then like I was still in the hospital. Okay, I had to go to the bathroom. This one here. I never expected it. Like I was feeling. I wanted to go to the bathroom to urinate. Okay, I just woke up. I didn't even do a pass, so and then like everything like came out, pee. Like you didn't even get to the bathroom, and then like So all the time, I had to, I don't know, you have to go to the bathroom, even if you are not feeling, you don't want to urinate, but you just go so that you sit on the there like you do it. I remember when I got discharged and I wanted to pass by mommy's place, I urinated all right. But when I came and I got to her place, I felt like I said, not just suddenly. I didn't even get up and everything just. So when I got to the house, the mommy was like, no, no, don't worry, it's normal. Just go to the bathroom. She had prepared everything already, pants and everything, and then I changed everything and then so I was like, so how like this thing, how it will go on to when? Because I can't go out and then like even if you have the pad and the panel mutanda on, it will still get wet and then like you do. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And she said, no, it is normal.
Yeah.
This is something like I was not told, like I didn't know anything about it. If I knew it, I would have.
But I think you were supposed to be, that thing was supposed to be checked before you should be discharged. Because that's one of the first things they ask. Can you pass urine by yourself? So if you can, then it means you are getting healed or you are progressing as a newborn, a new mom. But if it was happening, they shouldn't have discharged you because that's
they told me I should for a month I should like keep checking. If it continues, then I come back. But later, like it went by itself, so I didn't go back anymore. Yeah. But that was one thing I found very strange, and because I was like, I can't go around like just something like my YouTube, but even though that like my YouTube. Yeah. And then the breastfeeding was okay. For the first month, yeah, breastfeeding was okay. Just that after a month, baby was not latching very well. It was not enough, so I had to introduce formula, and then from there she started coming up a bit. Because from the first month she was not growing. She was still tiny as she was. And I was not seeing any progression. So when I started introducing the formula, and I started seeing like changes that she was coming up a little bit.
Wow. Yeah,
and then for the rest, it still happened in the previous pregnancy about the sleeping position.
Oh, come to sleep. Wow. Breastfeeding it is a practice. As you do it, then you get used to. But when nipple sore comes in, I think breastfeeding is a whole topic I have to have a session on, because most of the things we are not told. I remember in breastfeeding, at a point I had one breast bigger than the other, and if you have to go out, you are in church, you are on the pulpit singing, and one of your breasts is out, the other one is inside. Or somebody will notice and tell you, why is everything okay? Or sometimes you have to put like double pad for it to balance the two. Or it's sore and you start to give it to baby for you to get healed, and that is the only, most of the time, the only way you are going to get well. Because if you stop and you give it to baby again, it will still get sore. So as you continue, the nipple gets used to. All these things we were not told. We are letting you out there who is about to know, or if you have not experienced it, for you to know, in case in your journey as a mother you find yourself in such a situation, you know what to do. Breastfeeding in public and all that. It is not easy. It is not easy. Let's talk about your body change, how your body has changed as a mother, or a mother of two, or a mother of three, a mother of two out there. How has your body changed? What are some of the things? We have seen some weird videos of people who, because of pregnancy, they have changed completely. Like, as in the person's color, from a very dark person to now almost white. And it starts small, and the whole body, you can see the black spot because of pregnancy. How has your body changed? Lady Judith.
Okay. So I would say with my during pregnancy, I know you gain weight. Normally you gain weight, but I never knew I would change shoe size. So my shoe size is 38, and during pregnancy I got to 40. So I was very worried. I was like, oh my God, all my high heels, like nothing. What am I doing with them? So yeah, my mom is number 40. So when she comes, size 40, and I was wearing her shoes and her trainers, and it was very, very strange. But then later, when I gave birth and all the liquid was draining out, then I came back to my size 38. And I would say with Janice, with my first, at the end of the pregnancy and everything, I gained 20 kg. And so with that one, it took the hand of God and my sister. It took the hand of God and my sister, the keto coach. Keto coach to help me come back to my size. I couldn't do keto though. I was just reducing my carbs because I really love my pasta, so I couldn't just. So, but then with my second pregnancy, because of the medical condition, so my diet was very. I had to be careful with what I was eating, so I didn't gain much. I did gain, but I didn't gain much. And then once I delivered with baby number 2, I don't know what it was, but everything went. I didn't do any diet or anything. All the kilos just went. So I would say I'm privileged. But then, yeah, the tummy. As for the tummy.
The tummy is tummy.
The tummy is tummy. Yes, we are still working around it. Right, well, yes. That's all.
Mina, how has your body changed?
Hey. My body, dear, it has changed a lot. Okay, with the first one, Giselle, the body came up a bit. The tummy, the foot, yeah. And then after some, let's say a year, it started going back. But with Gabrielle, it's doubled. After she came out, it's doubled. I have a size 41, but like I went to 42. Even if the 42 grab or not, because my foot is swollen, yeah. And till now, they are still, my feet can't go into my shoes. I just have to put on always sneakers and then maybe flats. Yeah. And then I have also, let's say, irregular menstrual period. Normally, it's always, it comes regularly. But let's say this year, I can tell you it has come only twice regularly. Yeah. That one, so I find it very strange, but I think it is normal. I don't know when it's going to start coming regularly, like every month. But so this year it has come only twice. Yeah. And then with the tummy, it's still there.
We are working on it.
Yeah, the tummy is still there, but with work, let's say the body is coming a little bit into its shape as it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's pick some nuggets here. Your body will not be the same. Just imagine what the body has gone through. It has carried another human being. It will not be the same anymore. Some of the changes, of course, you can go back. It may be that you go back to your normal. Some of the changes, it becomes permanent. I've seen people who have like gap in their teeth, and because of pregnancy, the gap has widened again. I know people who they are doing everything that they can. Say my foot, my size now, I cannot wear my old size anymore. Just as Our Lady Mina has said, your hair changes. Your body will not be the same. Even if your tummy goes down, yeah, it will take, some say, my tummy has become so soft that even when I put on common belt, I get like, at the end of the day, I feel that I have scratches on my body. Women go through a lot. Your body would not be the same. And so we accept all those changes. What gives mothers so much hope and confidence and, let's say, courage to go through is that you see your reward and you say, okay, I am this because I have this, and so I can be grateful. At the end of the day, when you see your gifts that God gave you, you accept it. You do what you can, but what you cannot change, you keep it. That's a nugget out there. Wow. We are speaking about breastfeeding. We are speaking about our body change. We are talking about the fact that no two pregnancies are the same. Whatever has to do with labor and all that, be ready that what you are told will not be the same. Let's talk about, our time is not so much, but let's talk about preparing to go out. Preparing to go. Now you have two. So take us through you preparing to go out. How do you do it, Lady Judith?
As for this one, I know Lady Mina is really good because even when I have to do something, she will text me, prepare 2-3 days earlier because she knows I'm mostly last minute. I don't know, maybe I think I'm superwoman, so I can do it, but then I end up always being late, or I end up forgetting something. So preparing to go out, or even just normal Sunday morning, now I have to wake up very early. Some of the things I do them the night before now, and then make sure that my husband also helps me. As for that one, I can never stop saying, he helps a lot. And so it's not been too hectic, I would say. But yeah, definitely you have to prepare. Even just during the week, maybe Sunday something is happening or you're going somewhere, you are already preparing what should they wear. So you're already checking, is this washed? Is this not washed? Okay, I need to wash. Like you're preparing your mind because so, yeah, it's quite a lot.
Wow. You have to go out, you have to start like how many minutes or how many days before, pack clothes, dressing, pampers, extra. Lady Mina, packing to go out.
Hey.
How do you do it? Because you have been given a compliment. It has been said that you are very good at packing. You start days before. So let's know. We want to pick some nuggets from you.
I mean, not having the experience. I have been looking at you, how you used to do it, because you can't pack kids' clothes in a day.
Mm-hmm.
They are two. Even if it is one crapona, you have to put them to, because you will definitely forget something. So better for you to be on the safer side. You have to put everything together. Even if I need start a week before, if you forget something, definitely you can go and pick it up, put it inside. So as for that one, you know that you not forget anything, everything is inside. And the day before, you check everything, like, so if you are home, that one you are sure, say, okay, if you are home. But definitely if you do it the day before and answer the same day, visible, you forget something. As for that one, I'm rest assured that you forget something. I have done this before and it didn't help. It didn't help. Thanks to my husband, he's very, very organized. So like I try to look up to him, what he does. And he also doesn't like last minute. Everything you do it before so that you don't forget anything. Because if you forget, you won't come and take it. So like you put everything together and then like the day you know that you are set before you go out. So yeah.
It takes a lot to go out. You always have to prepare before. Make sure everything that you need. Some prepare, they pack and then they even pack medication, like should in case anything happens. You have to be ready for anything. Extra clothes. If you have to get down 30 minutes before, because you can. I remember we were preparing to go to church. Somebody, I think it was for the first baby. We got down to go to church. The car was ready to take us to church, and we got into the car. Then my baby boy, wow, vomited upon all my clothes, and we had to. I don't know whether we had to come to the house to come and change or what we did, because we were even running late. So if you didn't pick extra clothes for him, or maybe you also didn't prepare yourself, like, okay, I'm carrying a baby, let me cover myself with something, anything can happen. And now that they are little men and little women, you are in the car and they'll tell you, oh, wee. That one, I want to ask every mom. I always ask every mom what they do when they are in the car and they say, I want to wee. Do you go out to go and let them wee? Do you come to the house? What do you do? If you are on the road and I want to wee, it is something else. You have to go out, you need to dress them, feed them, and all that. Pack everything that you need. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. Once they come into our lives, know that you will not be told, but children becomes your priority. When you wake up, they are the first thing you think about. Even when you are sleeping, you are still thinking, when I wake up, I have to do this, I have to do that. That is motherhood for you. Wow, our time is far gone. I think we will not take so much of your time. We have discussed and we have picked up lots of nuggets. We will try to do that another time with other moments, so that every time we come here, we learn in our journey as mothers. Remember, it is Mother's Day. We are sharing our experiences on motherhood and also taking this opportunity to acknowledge all mothers in our lives, whether mentors, mothers by adoption, stepmothers, biological mothers, spiritual mothers. We are saying to everyone out there, we are wishing them a happy Mother's Day. We are acknowledging the fact that they are doing such a great job in our lives, and we are grateful for their lives. We are asking for God's blessings upon their lives. Mommy Judith and Mommy Gelsomina, wouldn't want to take so much of your time. Would like you to give us your final words so that we call it a day. Mommy Judith.
Okay, thank you so much for bringing me here for the second pregnancy, second pregnancy experience. So thank you, and I believe whatever we have shared is going to bless our listeners, and that you take whatever is pertaining to you. And I would say for every person that whatever you're expecting from God, you should never lose hope. Have faith. I would say have faith in your journey, whatever it is that you're expecting from God. And I will also say that for mothers, in this case, whatever your journey is, to please enjoy it and learn through it, because at the end, when you come out, it's all going to be to the glory of God. Probably during the period, it's quite hard to think it's never going to end. When is it going to stop? I can't take this any longer. But I would say it just gets better by the help of God. And one more thing, I will also say that in this motherhood journey, to please, let's try our best also to yes, children can be our priority, but we should never leave our husbands behind, because sometimes the too much attention on children can affect the relationship with our partners. So yes, probably you don't have a specific time or days to go out, maybe for a date or to travel or something. So the little moments, even just at home, the little moments, anything little, that just acknowledge the little things. I would say 10 minutes or 20 minutes just alone with your partner, with your husband, is really, really important, so that the relationship between the two will not fade away because of the children. That's what I'm saying. So thank you so much.
Wow. It will be answer. Lady Judith says a little time for your partner as well, because children should not replace them. They shouldn't take all the time. After all, they were there before your husband was there before the children came. So have time for him also, so that you grow together. You don't leave your love to fade away because of children. Find time, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Or maybe if you have to, for Lady Judith, if you have to come to Italy and come and leave them so you can travel with your husband, please do so. You are permitted to do so. Lady Mina, if you have to go and leave your kids with grandma so you can go out, please do so. Wow.
Oh,
Please give us your final words, Mina.
okay. With my final words, what I want to say is, whoever is the parent knows how it's tough bringing kids up, putting things together with work, husband, and everything. But we don't have to forget, like during us doing these things, we should enjoy it. If not, we are going to lose la parte più bella. And then when you grow, you like maybe you regret not enjoying doing it. So we should enjoy bringing the kids up, even during the shouting time. So like we should make it a joke when we are shouting on them or something. Like we should make it fun, so that when they grow, like you can look back and say, "Oh, okay, I did this. Like I did it well." Yeah. So let's enjoy bringing them back this time, so that when we grow up, or when they grow, we will not forget what we did. And the last thing I want to say, if you could permit me,
I permit
want
you.
okay, I want to take this opportunity to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Sister Evelyn, my Evelyn, I'm happy. And then my mother-in-law, Machina Boatin, and then all mothers that has taken part in bringing me up, even by words or any action. And lastly, a special Mother's Day to you. I don't know, you even me knows that you took a part and you played it since we were in Ghana. And even when we came in, you have played a very good part in my life. And she even leaves you. She doesn't even care, even if I want to tell you something. She gives the way that you take. I tell you, even if I don't tell, she doesn't even care. She knows that you are a very part or a big part in my life. So I want to say a very big and special Mother's Day to you. Yeah, I love you. I'm ready to
Oh, we don't have to do this here. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It has been God. It's a family, right from Ghana. Yeah, it's a family, and we have made family here too. Lady Judith has also played a very significant part in this journey, and we are grateful for everybody. A very happy Mother's Day to everybody, every mother out there. We are grateful for everything that you have done. Oh, let me cool off by going to the comment section to read for the last time our final comments that we have from the family. Family, we are so much grateful for your time. We are so much grateful that you always share your screens with us. You always come so that we all learn to unlearn and to relearn. Remember, it is Mother's Day. If you're still out there and you have a mother to celebrate, if you have a mother there that you have not called, please do so. Please do so. We have Mommy Tando. Mommy Tando says, yes, though I said it, but anything is possible. Lady Judith, Mommy said, she said it that but or say anything is possible, so we should give chance. We should give everything, leave everything in God's hands. If God says baby number 3, we are ready. Oh. We have Jeffrey says, thank you, mommy. Thank you so much. Then we have mommy again. Mommy Tando says, motherhood and all the wahala, but God's grace is sufficient. Yeah, God's grace is sufficient. Sorry. We have our man of God, Manuel watching. We say thank you so much for your love. Then we have a queer dance who says, yes, thank you so much. Pastor David, thank you so much. We have Samuel, thank you so much for your time. Everyone who has been there right from the beginning till now, we say we are grateful. Maratano says, even some loses their teeth to pregnancy. Some even lose their teeth. Wow. Then we have our daddy, Samotando watching. Thank you so much, daddy, for your time. Martando says, Mr. Jeffrey Asante is 100% for assistance in every way. Bravo. Thank you so much, mommy. We have our lady Aurelia Amafi watching. Thank you so much for your time. Ma Evelyn says, sometime. Hey. We have our man of God, Evangelist Kwame Louis from Point watching. Thank you so much, man of God, for your time. We are grateful. He says you are helping us. Oh, thank you so much. I'm grateful for your time. He said, God bless you. Lady Aurelia says, God bless you. We have, Lady Elsie says, happy. Oh, I think I have lost. Okay, it's here. He says, God bless you. God bless all mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you all mothers. Thank you so much. Lady Aurelia again says, Happy Mother's Day to you all. Thank you so much again for your time. We are so grateful. Martana says, it's always good to have loved ones ahead of you, ahead of us, so we can run to. Yeah, mommy, that is why we have all of you out there. It is good to have good people around who you can count on, so that it will make your journey easier. We had some people to help us, and we are always grateful for their time that they shared with us, for the experience they shared with us. We had our mothers, we have older mothers we could count on, who could share with us their experiences, so that we will know what to do. And so we are always grateful. Thank you so much, ladies, for your time. It has been very informative. We know we have learned a lot of things that we were not told when it comes to pregnancy. Things that we thought we knew, but we had different experiences. That is what we shared. If you just join us, you can go back and watch, so you also pick up some nuggets from it. Ladies, I'm so much grateful for your time. I'm so much grateful for coming to share these experiences with us. I'm praying that God will continue to give you guys strength in your journey as a mother. Remember, it is a ministry, and as we have been told, we are going to account for it. And that is a great responsibility, a charge that is on us. And so I'm praying that God gives you strength, that in your work as a mother, at every point in time, God will instruct you on what to do. Yeah, the great reward will be that we will know what to do at every point in time, that we will have a great reward at the end. We will look back and say, it has been the hand of God that has carried us through this time. Wow, we are so much grateful. And so to every mother out there, mother by adoption, mother by mentorship, mother as a spiritual mother in somebody's life, mother, a biological one, any role that you are playing as a mother in somebody's life, we want to celebrate you today. We say we are grateful for everything that you have done. And so we also want to urge anybody out there who is not in a good relationship with the mother, please take this opportunity to wish your mother. If you have to go to the person, if you can't go to the person, go. If you have to be accompanied by somebody, please do so. mothers are irreplaceable. And so if you have yours by your side and you have somebody by your side playing that very role, don't take that person for granted. It can become difficult, but do as much as you can to bridge that gap. Break that gap that has come between you and your mother. Make up and make it up for your mother. Forgive, or even on the extreme end, if you're a mother out there that you also are not in a relationship with your daughter or your son, please make room for that child to be able to come to you, because we would not want to have you on your grave to bring you flowers, but we want you to allow us to bring the flowers to you now. We want to celebrate you now, not on your bed when you cannot hear us or you cannot touch us. Wow. I believe that it has been informative for you, to our viewers out there, and we would like to say again a very big thank you for allowing us. It has been the Inside Studios. It has been the Virtuous Woman. Just as we always say, be the best you can be and take one day at a time. God richly bless you, and bye for now.